Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to make a Halloween tree. Now I'm going to see if I can get you a better angle about how poofy this tree turned out. Now what I did to make this such a full looking tree, I took two Dollar Tree Halloween trees, put them together. Now what I did was I fluffed up one side, so one side is fluffy and the other side is completely flat, and I did that twice. And then I attached them just using a couple of the little tinsel pieces, these edges here. I just wrapped a couple of them around the middle section, and that's how it looks so full. Now, what you're going to need is you're going to need the two trees. You're going to need one of the Dollar Tree wooden what are they called? Wooden planks. Plank board is what they'd call them. I painted it black. Now I'm going to take some hot glue and I am going to go along the bottom of each of the sides. Okay. Soon as the glue wants to come out. There we go. Go down each side, and then you're going to stick that down to the base. Just so that your tree is stable and it doesn't move. Now, this is going to be my tree topper. I picked this up also from Dollar Tree, so I'm going to go ahead and put that on the top here. There we go. Now, let me turn this so you can see what I'm doing here. I pushed this down, and now I'm going to take one of the little pieces, one of the top pieces, and I'm just going to wrap it around the stick. So number one, it stays there, and number two, it blends in with the rest of the tree. Okay, now I got a couple of these skeletons. These are just the regular Dollar Tree skeletons. Let me see if I can scoot this back a little bit and see if you can get a better angle. Okay. Let me move that out of the way. See if I can get this at a better angle for y'all. Okay, well, that's probably the best I'm going to get. So, alright, and then I'm just going to find a branch and just kind of set them in so that they're a little spooky looking. I'm only going to put two on. And just put them completely random throughout the tree. Now at the bottom, I'm going to put a black tea light and then a skeleton. I'm just going to put those along the bottom just so that there's a little bit of color in there. Now next up, we are also going to be using this 20 light set of the mini lights, also from Dollar Tree, in the orange color. Alright, so here they are, and I'm going to plug them in so you can see what they look like. And we're just going to add those to the tree. Whatever random order you want to put them in, and I definitely should have put the skeletons on after the lights, but I didn't think about that till just now. And you can use multiple sets of these lights if you would like to. That's completely up to you how you want your tree to look in the end. It is your tree, your project. You do it your way. I'm just showing you a different way of looking at it. So you can go ahead, do you. You're also going to need some of these flowers. Now, they were in they're called rose clips. They were a Dollar Tree, and that's where I got these from. Now, I am going to use more of the black and the orange. Whoops, they did come in purple, they did come in white, but I'm choosing to use the colors that kind of match the tree a little bit. Alright, now I also picked up a set of these mini bulbs. They're orange. Now I can't remember, I've had these for a while, sorry guys, I've had this project planned since last Halloween, I just never did it. And I got these, I believe, last year at Halloween. Now I took some yarn and wrapped them around and made ties for the tree. So you're just going to randomly put them on, wherever you feel that you want to. Like I said, it's your project. Do this however you would like to. That is your ideas, your project. Make it look how you want it to look. So I put those bulbs on. You can put as many or as little as you would like. So now I'm going to come in and I'm just going to attach the rose to the tree and make it so it's just sticking out, just like a regular ornament would be. Oops. Usually works better if you actually stick it on the stem. Oh, and that is not working very well. There we go. And you can, like I said, you can use as little or as many of these as you would like, depending on how you would like your tree to look. And I don't suggest gluing them in, because if you're like me, each year you want a different looking, either a different looking Christmas tree, different looking Halloween tree, you're going to want it different every year. So I definitely don't recommend using hot glue when you're attaching your roses, or any of your bulbs for that matter. Now, depending on where you're going to stick this is, so if you're gonna, if no one's gonna see, if you're gonna put it where no one's gonna see the back, then you definitely don't want to make sure you're not decorating the back, because you don't want to waste your ornaments. And then I got some simple fabric at Walmart, and this is what it looks like. Now I am going to put this along the bottom, so that it covers up the base to the tree, so no one can see what it's going to look like. And you can use less, you can use more, you can use whatever fabric you want. You can use some of the fabric that they sell at Dollar Tree. You just want to put that at the bottom, so that it finishes off your tree. Now I am going to give you a full view. Just give me just a second.